Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Father.
Now, in today's gospel, Jesus is standing by the lake of Gennesaret, also known as the lake of Tiberias, also known as the Sea of Galilee. Three different names, but the same place, the same body of water. Now, the word Gennesaret basically means the shape of the heart, because that's what the Sea of Galilee looked like. It looked like hearts. And so Jesus now gets into one of the boats, the one that belonged to Simon or Peter, and he starts preaching and teaching. And he does it from the boat because the sound travels over the water much better than the land. And it's easier to hear and to listen and to be attentive. And then Luke tells us, after he had finished speaking, he said to Simon, "Put out into deep water and lower your nets for a catch." Now he's saying this to Peter as Peter is washing the nets, which means they are done for now, for the day. They were not successful. And Peter responds, "Master, we have worked hard all night and have caught nothing. But at your command, I will lower the nets." We have caught nothing, not even one fish. Zero. And we were fishing all night, by the way. I don't know if you ever had that experience that you work very hard on something and in the end it was all, or it felt like it was all for nothing. That's what Peter is saying. We caught nothing. I can imagine Peter being a little bit frustrated. I would. You can only imagine him thinking to himself, I am a professional fisherman. I know the fish, I know the sea, I know the currents in the sea. I have done it my entire life. I know for sure there are no fish there. You are a carpenter. You know probably how to build boats, but you've never done fishing for living. You think you know better? We can only imagine what Peter was thinking, questioning Jesus in his mind and in his heart. Jesus, you don't know anything about fishing. Man, we have been fishing all night. We are exhausted. And here is Jesus basically saying, just try again. Just try again. You see, we are sometimes like Peter. We can do it as well. God may be asking me to do something, and we start questioning it from the human perspective. We come up with all sorts of reasons for not doing it, and they, for sure, make sense to us. They're logical. And what Jesus is saying to Peter is basically, just take this one step. Trust me, believe me. Take this one step. Work with me, Peter. Now, Peter already knows that there is something special about Jesus. This is not the first time they met. Jesus already had healed his mother-in-law in Capernaum and done some amazing things. Peter must have been there, or at least must have heard about the healing. So Peter knows that there is something about Jesus, something special. And what I find impressive about Peter is that he, in fact, trusts Jesus. He tries again. He listens to the carpenter that knows nothing about fishing. He puts out into the deep water and lowers the nets. And what happens? Peter gets a great catch, an impressive catch, to say the least. Luke tells us when they had done this, they caught a great number of fish, and their nets were tearing. They signaled to their partners in the other boat to come to help them. They came and filled both boats so that the boats were in danger of sinking. It was a great catch. There is enough fish for everyone. There is plenty, more than enough. The boats are in danger of sinking. That's how many fish they caught. Now, the same thing will happen with another miracle, the multiplication of the loaves. There is more than enough for everyone. 12 baskets of leftovers. So what we see here is that with God and with Jesus, there is superabundance. Now, you can see Peter gets at this point a little bit ashamed or embarrassed for not initially trusting, for questioning Jesus, for thinking that he knows better. And Luke tells us when Simon Peter saw this, he fell at the knees of Jesus and said, "Depart from me, Lord, for I am a sinful man." Someone once said that in the sunshine of God's love, we see our shadows. It's powerful. And that's what happened to Peter. He was blessed with an amazing catch, and at that moment, he saw his own shadows, the lack of faith. Now, this indeed is a beautiful story, and reminds all of us that in the moments when we have worked so hard and it maybe feels like it's been all for nothing, it reminds us that at those moments, we are called to listen to Jesus, who may just say to us the same thing. Just try again. Do what I tell you. Trust me. Go deeper. That is a wonderful message of the gospel.
Don't forget to follow St. Patrick's on Facebook or subscribe on YouTube. And please join us for any of our live stream masses this weekend. Details are below in the description. God bless you.
Like burning incense, O Lord, let my prayer rise up to you. Like burning incense, O Lord, let my prayer rise up to